Hello everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're playing Assemble with Care. This was a former Apple Arcade game, I believe, and now it's available in Steam for $6 and some change. $7 maybe with tax for me. No idea what it is for you, but that's what it was for me. It looked super interesting, so I bought it. Please don't be a copyright song. Please don't copyright me.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Yeah, so basically we're just going to be fixing stuff from what I understand. So, super interesting. Okay, how do I do that? Can I rotate this? Whoops. No. Back. Resume. Oh. Okay, it does let me open it. Alright.
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these. I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off. My passport. Not many blank pages left now. Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish. My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago. I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work. Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
It's probably going to be some kind of record player or something. Alright. Oh, cassette player maybe?
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl. maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore. I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Sure. Let's fix it. Alright, let's see. How do I flip it? There we go. There we go. Whoa, stay there. Nope. Nope. Hey, I'm done. Okay. Pull that off.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Is that right? I guess so. Alright. That's fine. Whoa, hey now. Wasn't done with that. Oh, right. I need to open this thing up. Oh, I gotta fix this tape though. Hold on. You go over here. How do I move it? I need you to move over here. Alright, there we go. Alright. Guess it doesn't matter.
Why did you do that?
Because we gotta fix your tape.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo. I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. Part I wouldn't be able to fix.
We got an achievement. Good night, my darling.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him. It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Sure. Alright, let's see here. That's a
Will you be
foot.
able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Okay, so that goes there. So we gotta put some glue on. Yeah, you go there. Wait, actually. Stay there. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh, that must not go there. No! Why do you keep switching them out? I don't want to switch them out. Is it this arm? Which piece is it? No, it's not that. It's not that. Which one is it? It's gotta be this one then, right? Nope. Okay.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Dang it, stay there.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Because I'm not squeezing it. It's doing that on its own, and that's why it's being weird. So as soon as you go over top of it, it puts the glue on, regardless of what you want to do.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy.
Ow!
To
Damn it.
avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
I hit my arm on the desk, by the way, in case anybody's wondering why I just suddenly said ow for no reason. Achievement unlocked, Statue of Limitations. Statue.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong? Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this. You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Oh wait, I also need to take this apart.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up. I should make sure I screw everything back together.
Nice. I'm fixing stuff.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello! How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh God, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Are these people paying her with anything besides coffee and bubblegum and a yo-yo?
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera, any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
This one's going to be more complicated. Oh boy, it's showing me a mirror layout. That's not good. Alright, well, let's get started. Mirror's broke.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Okay, lady, jeez.
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror. Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Yeah, but where's the film? I see the film there, but I mean, where is it on these pieces of... I don't know. Oops. No, 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 no. Where do we put the... Where do we put this? I don't know where this goes. I hope that's where it goes. Wait, do I have to do anything with it? Like pull it over here? Oh god. Hold on. Let me take this back off just in case. Just in case. You never know. Oh yeah. Grab that. Take that off. It doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna hope that we don't. Alright, let's just hope that... Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Hey, stop it! I want to rotate it! What the heck? Oh, wait. This might be how we get that back there. How do I... Don't I have to pull that out somehow? There's gotta be a way, right? To pull that? There's gotta be. It doesn't want me to take that out first, does it? Oh boy. I'm worried about this. I'm worried I'm gonna put it back together and it's not gonna be... Can I just take that out? Here. Screw it. Alright. I guess that's good enough. Oh, it's because I put this in. Damn it. Alright. Alright, we'll put it all back together. It's fine. What? What are you doing? Okay, fine. Jeez, man. God, you'd think that would be so simple, but it's like, nope, you can't do that. Alright, that's all for now. Put you on there. Alright. Alright, well, I guess we didn't have to do anything with the film.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, All she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Oh boy. Achievement unlocked, life through a lens. Well, it took me longer to get through that one than I would have hoped, but I had no idea whether we had to actually, like, pull the film out or not.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Sure. Why not? I mean, I am here. Let's give it a try. Right? Okay. Okay. Those two boards look okay to me. But it's gotta be... yeah, I don't know. They do. They look okay to me. I don't know. Wait. What am I doing here? Where do I put that? It looks like it goes right there, but it won't actually let me put it on. Okay. How do I put anything? Oh. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. Still won't let me put that on, though. I'm not sure why. Does it go on after? I think it does, but... Alright, hold on. You go there. You come off. Where do these go to, though? Because... Actually, hold on. Let's flip this around. This has to go on here, because... No, no, no! What are you doing? God damn it. I hate when mobile phone games are made for PC, but they don't adapt them properly. Where the heck does this go on here? I need to put this down because this obviously goes to there somehow. But I guess it wants me to do the wires first. Still won't let me put it down. What am I doing wrong here? I don't get it. And there's no, like, extra info to, like, tell me what to do. I'm really confused. And the way it looked on the bottom, it definitely goes there, but I can't tell what to do with it. Alright, you go back here. Yeah, see, and now it makes a... Why can't I put this on here? When I pull that over it, it makes it lights up. Like there's a square that's supposed to go right there. How about now? Still can't put it on there. Can I? What's the glue for? Maybe I need to use the glue. Hold on. Maybe that's what I need to do. Ah, you gotta put the glue on. Damn it. That's why that wouldn't go on. Alright, now flip it. Okay. That lights it up. Good, good.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
Wait, what? Oh, that didn't do the whole... Oh. How about now? There we go.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. That is... You literally know that is not what I was trying to do. Come on, man. Alright, whatever. Ugh. No. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, so power to here, maybe? No. Hold on. Would that work?
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
You're killing me, lady. You're killing me. No! Why does it keep doing that? I just want to rotate the damn thing. Jesus, man. Come on. The freaking thing doesn't... Okay. I gotta go to the...
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
She like that? Okay, fine. Oh crap. On the wrong side. I feel like that wasn't good, because the one thing didn't flash, but it's fine, whatever. The ice cream cone or whatever. Where? Okay. My mouse was gone.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Everything is illuminated. I wonder what the difference was, like, with putting... Because we had 3 options to put on the sign. I wonder if it changed things, if we put something else on the sign.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me. Psst.
Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
This is a Game Boy. Something like that. Definitely looks like a Game Boy. Screen's broke. The funny thing is I'm probably going to have a hard time with this one, but I actually repair consoles in real life, which is the funny thing. Oh, man. I'll probably end up having trouble with this just because I know the one thing I'm actually, like, decent at in real life I'll be terrible at on here. Oh, that just closes it, I guess. I don't actually own a Game Boy, so this will be interesting. Alright, so obviously we can see 2 of the chips are fried, so... middle goes to the music. I'm gonna have to write these down so I remember. That's the bottom, right? Well, it's technically the top. Top, middle is music. Okay. Oh, hey now. Stop that. This one, I don't know what that is. Left goes to middle. Left goes to middle. Right goes to light. Alright. That chip's burnt out. So is that one. And the screen is broken. So pop that in there. I need the one with the button on it, right? And then we can probably hook these back up, right? So middle goes to music. Right? Left goes to middle, and then right goes to light. Alright. Now, down here, let's see. Left goes to middle, left to middle, middle to left, right to right, which is the light. Okay. Okay, and this is fine. This board's fine, but we need to take it out because the A button is, yeah, messed up. So put that in, put that back, and put you in. Okay. Then we go right to right, middle to left. Okay. Whoa, hey now. Come on. Whoops, what are we doing here? I need to put the game in. Oh! Damn it, give me the rotate!
Do grown-ups play games as well? Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Nice.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Maybe. Achievement unlocked. Game over.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawn mower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
I'll try. Love always. Why can't I take the screws off? Okay. No! What are you doing? Oh my god! Put the fucking clasp down! Holy shit, dude. Thank you. What the fuck? God, man. Games are funny sometimes, man. And by funny, I mean aggravating. Well, this is going to be fun. Oh, okay, good.
Oh, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
No!
The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Oh. Oh, this is terrible. No, you know exactly where I was trying to put you. I guess I can't put it on one of those up there. Oh my god, stop just replacing everything. If you can't put it down, fucking come on, man. How am I gonna get those off? Well, that's gonna be fun. Alright, what's on the back? I don't know what to put on the back. Alright, doesn't matter. You go there. Let me see one of these. How do I get these off? Okay. They just come right off. Alright. Let's take a look at this piece, see if I need anything. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Now we got those two pieces. Hey, click on there. Alright, let's see. Alright, that goes in the middle. That means one of these goes here. Okay. Wait. That's very wrong. Okay, now it goes in. Alright. Wait, what's that glass from? Did I take that out of here? Why do I feel like I need that now? I don't know. Alright, oh, because I do. Because I didn't fix this. Because I'm an idiot. I can fix a game console and can't fix a watch. Oh, there's screws. I didn't even notice those. Okay.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
I don't know, man. I think I broke it.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Oh! Shit, I didn't put the screws back in. No, don't take that out! Is it... At this point I put the screws in? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Ah, shit. That's good, right? Is that not good? What happened? Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh god. No, go back on there. Oh, do I need to wind it? It won't let me wind it. Why will it not let me wind it? Stop putting it down! Oh my god, I just want to look at the fucking... Jesus, man. Was there a specific step I was supposed to wind it or something? What the
There's
hell?
still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Wait, I did that! It goes right there! Wait. Okay. I was making sure that I don't actually need to take anything off of any of these because it's being weird. Not that, is it? Okay. It's definitely not that. What do you mean there's a part you need to attach? Hold on. You go over here. Stop it. Is there something with this? I don't think so. What did I do wrong? No, rotate. No. Damn it. I cannot get this game to cooperate no matter what I do. Alright, this looks like there's nothing to it. So... this part... those two should be moving, right?
Looks like something is still missing.
Yeah, so what's missing there? Still not working. Why is it not working? Why is it not moving that? I don't understand. I'm confused. How do those fit in there? Still not moving that. You have to put that piece in before it will do anything. Okay. It'll definitely put that there. Ooh, that can go anywhere. There we go, okay. That's the mistake I made. Okay, it still doesn't let me wind it, but I'll deal with that in a minute. Can't believe it took me that long. That's nuts. I didn't even think about it. There we go. Now we should be good.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the
I
back.
didn't even notice the gears weren't
fixing
moving.
This was one small way I could help him move forward.
Or I did, I guess, but I thought we had to
can't
wind
believe
it.
it's
I don't know, I was
working,
being
Maria.
dumb.
Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Achievement unlocked, a fix in time.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear-out. Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money. She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Sure. Why not? Well, that's a broken light
is
bulb.
completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
I can't really tell which direction it's facing, but... do I gotta put the other one in first? Dang it. Goes that way, right? I don't know. Which way does the light come through? Hold on. It comes out this way. So... hold on. I'm gonna have to take this apart so I can look at it. Come on.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
enter. How do I get that slide out, though? And how do I put a light bulb in there when I don't have any more? No, you go here. I just wanted to look at this and see if there was anything on it. Alright. I have no more light bulbs, so it must be... Is it one of these? Oh wait, hold on, one more thing. Before we go any further, let's put that on there.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Go.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Oh. You want me to put that on? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister.
Looks like there's still a screw missing.
Yep.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time. You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Achievement unlocked, slide away. Boiling point. This will be interesting. What is that thing?
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last. The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour? Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Okay. All right. 1 pint of stock, right?
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself. Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Quarter stick of something. What? It's gotta be tofu, right? Is this a quarter stick? I hope so. Half a carrot. 2 broccoli florets. Handful of chopped tomatoes. Is that a handful? 3 wild mushrooms.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Plenty of onions, I think. Is this it? 4-season soup. I think we made it! I think we made the soup, guys.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Achievement unlocked. Hello, Master Chef. Master Chief? Master Chef. Wrong game. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. It's just,
The
not
festival
much to say,
finished.
and it's got its
I
own
only had
story.
1 day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
I'm sure we're gonna find out.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Oh, okay.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Alright, we can do
The
that.
speaker isn't connected
I
properly.
heard you.
I should check the wiring. Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
But I don't understand the right way to connect it. Alright, these are all the buttons and none of them have connections at all. The speaker is connected though. That's where sound goes out and that's the speaker, right? And then we need one that goes from here to here.
That's the speed dial connected. Now
Oh,
we
wait.
should be able to change it.
There we go, that goes there. And then these two go here, I think. Oh, what? What happened? No, I want this one. There we
I
go.
think that should do it. This record should play beautifully. It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
Okay, where's my mouse? There we go.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now. This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll have better luck with a different one.
Okay, fine. Whoop, no. What? Did I put the plastic on or something? I did. I don't even know how I did that. Alright.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning
What
at the
will
correct
remain
speed.
of these days?
There we go.
The sweetest word.
Don't give me a copyright.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to Bridget.
Bridget. Achievement unlocked, turning the tables. 2 more to go, and we're almost done. A father's reprise. The mayor?
My final morning in Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Oh.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Sure. Why not? What's in that? Nope. I wish there was just a button to rotate, because it's so annoying trying to find the very specific spot that it wants you to hit. Alright, that is taken apart. So...
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
How do I do that? That's the question. Okay. Is that it? Doesn't seem to want to let me take anything else apart. Yep, that is probably wrong. about that. That could be right. I'm not sure. I am honestly not sure. How can can I test it with the key? Okay. This isn't moving. There, it moves the whole thing. Okay. So that should be fixed, I think.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
I don't even remember how this thing goes back together. Oh. Where does this go, though? I don't remember. Wait, what? What are you doing? I don't want to take anything out. Ugh. And that drawer needs to come out. Okay, not the whole thing, just the drawer, but alright, whatever. And I have 6 screws. Okay, yeah, so I gotta put those in. So you go here, and then, oh shit, it's upside down. Yeah, and then you go in there. Okay. Okay. You go in there. No! Dude! Come on! Super annoying.
I think that's everything back together again.
My wife
I should
used
play it to make
sing
sure.
this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always work too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side?
Shit, I just dropped the cap from
I've
my water
missed
bottle.
so much already. I wanted
it hit
to
the
be father
PS4.
my wife wanted me to be.
Sorry, well, sorry guys. I was trying to put the water
I've
bottle
ended up
cap
so
on.
much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us.
Make Helena mayor. She'd probably like that.
My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Achievement unlocked. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the music. Oh, we gotta pack up our bags. All my bags are packed.
My time in
Ready
Bellariva
to
was
go.
almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write.
Standing here outside Bellariva.
The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, They'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was the guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load. Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip. My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that, in my own small way, I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back. Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
That was really good. Achievement unlocked, only a phone call away. I really enjoyed that. That was good. You can tell it was made kind of for mobile, sort of, even though it was made for Apple Arcade, which I guess you can play without mobile, can't you? I think they have a way to play that on, like, your Mac and shit now. But, yeah, it was definitely made for mobile, but other than that, I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I wish it was longer. That's the only thing, is the puzzles, you know, they're fairly short. Story's fantastic. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Droogie forever. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Later.